Simply just lining up all the ingredients and making sure you have all what you need to make this couscous. Start off by putting the 4 chicken legs into the pan. Put the cooker on high heat, then put your pan on with the chicken, and then add on 4 spoons of vegetable oil, followed by the chopped onion, a pinch of salt or a spoon of it, then paprika, some mixed spices, a spoon of cinnamon, black pepper, so just give it a good sprinkle. Then finally just stir it all in to make sure that the chicken is well marinated into the ingredients. Put the lid on and leave it to cook for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, get a clean pan, fill it with halfway with cold water and leave it to boil, and to that add the sieve for your couscous and put the lid on. Then get your large bowl and your couscous, pour it into the bowl, then add salt and water, and just keep mixing in the couscous and the water until the couscous is fully soaked. Now coming back to your chicken that is cooking, give it a good stir and check to where it got to. Then add on your chopped tomatoes, give it a good stir again, then add more water. Put the lid back on and leave it. Going back to the other pan, take the sieve off and check the water is boiling. Come back to your couscous, check that it's nice and moist, and basically separate it with your hands to make sure that there's no bits stuck together and that it's nice and smooth. It's the time now to fill your couscous into the sieve. So pile it all up to one side and simply fill it in until the sieve is full. Once it's completely full, simply put it on top of the boiling water. Check back on the sauce and it's time to add our next ingredients with the carrots, followed by the cabbage and then the courgettes. And finally add the chickpeas. Give it all a good stir to make sure it soaks in and it mixes in with the chicken pieces. Add salt, put the lid on and leave to cook further. Once the couscous is fully steaming, take it off the cooker, add water to it to cool it down. Then get your empty bowl again and pour the couscous inside it. Open up the couscous using a fork to let it air out a little bit. Once it's cooled down, add the olive oil to it and give it a good mix to make sure all the olive oil is soaked in the couscous. Then we're going to repeat the procedure again and fill the couscous into the sieve for the second time. Checking back on our sauce, then go on to add your tomato puree, and mix it all in again. Then add another spoon of tomato puree, followed by chilies. Now this is optional, so if you don't want to add it on, that's absolutely fine. And simply put the lid back on. It's time to remove the couscous for the final time and put it back in the bowl. Spread it all out using a fork to make sure all the hot air is let out. Then simply get the sauce used in the chicken and pour it over your couscous to give it flavour. Then give it a good mix. Then there you have it, present it and enjoy it.